another busy day in the clinic. Let's see what we have today. There it is. All right. First patient, please. Hello, what can I do for you, sir?
Yeah, doctor, my right hand is trembling a lot. I'm very sick about it. Can you help me, please?
It looks just like Parkinson's disease. You know what? Why don't you take levodopa carbidopa, 62.5 milligrams, 3 times a day, not with the meals, mind you, and I'll see you again in 3 months' time. Here's a prescription.
Doctor, please, you have to take me seriously. This is very bad news. It will change my life completely. I want good and reliable information. And I want to have part in making the decision to start treatment or not. And where can I find another patients like me? What can I do to make things better? So, this kind of medical care is not the reason that you once became a doctor, is it?
Hans, follow me. Let me tell you a little bit about Parkinson's disease, all right?
Okay.
Come on, have a seat.
Where shall I sit, doctor?
Hans, in the world you've just created, there is no more hierarchy. So, take any seat you like.
Oh, I take that one there.
I've purposely removed the desk from my office because this is really working together in the healthcare system. And I want to tell you a little bit about Parkinson's disease, and I'm going to show you a video so you know what it really looks like. And I'll also show you the video because it shows you the power of patients and their ability to compensate for the disease. This is a nice little tool that was given to us by the Reshape team in Nijmegen. Ladies and gentlemen, what you have just seen is a remarkable transition in a few minutes' time from a doctor who once was a god in his ivory tower, or actually in a yellow forklift. And I think it is time that doctors descend from their ivory tower and become a guide, a coach in the life of patients.
You know. Oh, thanks. Oh, Jesus Christ! What the hell?
What?
Did you shake that up on purpose?
Parkinson's.
Your diagnosis about 22 years ago, is that
Yeah, about
close? Via the, and do you ever sometimes think that this is the way life works, that had you not been diagnosed, that Parkinson's would not be this much farther along in raising money for research?
One of those things. It's like I always say. I mean, it's been a gift. It's been the gift that keeps on taking, but it's been a gift.
And for you, give us an idea of the kind of physical things you can do. You said you ran. I know you took up golf. You still skate. You still play hockey and that sort of thing. Now, when you're in a context where people say, "Oh, there's Michael J. Fox," and you do something athletic, it must surprise them, right? They must be.
I think I'm faking. Isn't it faking? No, I mean, I don't do any of those things well. I mean, it's just A for effort. Mm-hmm. But I'm a terrible golfer. I was on the cover of Golf Digest, and I'm comfortable in the fact that I'm the worst golfer that's ever been on the cover of Golf Digest. And you know, it's great. The great note when I'm golfing is people say, "Stay still over the ball," which is ridiculous. But I like golf, and like I said, I'm terrible at it. But
have you ever done anything that people might have been alarmed on behalf of your welfare or their own welfare?
Yeah, I mean, it's funny you should say that. I went to a retreat that was sponsored by Amazon, and a lot of people, a lot of authors and stuff, come to this retreat in New Mexico, and they have activities that you can do, and one of them was skeet shooting. Mm-hmm. So
this is clay pigeons, shotguns.
I went with my son, and we lined up for skeet shooting, and it's the look on the faces was just precious. when I cocked and loaded a 12-gauge shotgun.
Oh my! Oh my!
So it's just kind of like, if I'm concentrating on something, hopefully, it'll go where I point it.
Yeah. But the crowd was dazzled.
Yeah.
You mentioned something that sort of caught my ear. You said you attended a cocktail party. Now, do you drink alcohol?
No, I don't. I haven't drank, but that's not to do with Parkinson's. It's just to do with I wasn't good at it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, is that right?
They took away my mug. I hung up my Stein.
Yeah, I know that feeling. Is the foundation the #1 effort on behalf of Parkinson's?
Well, technically speaking, we're the #2 funder of Parkinson's research after the federal government, but I would argue we're more focused. Mm-hmm. And I mean, that's not a joke, but unfortunately. But you know, it was kind of the NIH, which funds research for the government. I mean, like sequestration hit it really hard, and they're just at the mercy of so much bureaucracy that we were able to be more focused and you know, target research.
Yeah, I think your diagnosis about 22 years ago, is that close? So give us an idea, some examples of people from 22 years ago when you were diagnosed, after that have been diagnosed, people diagnosed with it after that period of time. How are things better or different for them because of your efforts?
Well, I think that we're still working on a lot of things where products that are coming into the pipeline now are things that can help use drugs that exist now more efficaciously and to get the most benefit out of them. And then also we're finding ways to deal with the side effects of Parkinson's, like dyskinesia, which happens from the medication. So we're hitting a lot of quality of life things. We've done a lot of research on exercise and finding that that's beneficial. The big things like gene therapy, we've had drugs that we funded that have gone to clinical trials, and unfortunately haven't panned out. But one of the things you learn in science is if you fail, you succeed because you've learned something new. We got a lot of pans on fire.
When you say dyskinesia, is that the symptom of Parkinson's?
No, the symptom of Parkinson's is tremor going to freezing. Everything from tremor to freezing, but dyskinesia is that kind of that Axl Rose thing you get going. When which is which is a side effect of the medication.
Yeah. So one wonders if there is a cure for that Axl Rose thing.
But we're trying to find ways to, for example, if we can find a way to get the medication, the existing medication, to not cause dyskinesia, and to enter your bloodstream slowly and gradually in a time release way. We can do that with, where they're talking about working on a spray that you can spray the medication and reduce off times when it's not working, and then we're working on the big questions like whether it's stem cell or whether it's neuroprotection and getting kind of finding a way to get like Vitagrow in the brain to regrow cells. So there's a million questions, but we're kind of the ones asking them.
You had the big gala. It's an annual event. Tell us some of the highlights. You raised, was it $5 million? You throw one dinner, you raise $5 million. That's amazing. Congratulations.
Yeah. It all depends on who you get to come to the dinner. Yeah, we had Chris Martin from Coldplay played. And
oh, you guys, you were singing Johnny Be Good.
Yeah, it's a medley of my hit. I play it at every benefit. Whoever's there, Elvis Costello, The Who, whoever comes to the benefit. But this year was Chris Martin. He was fantastic. He's really good. And I played Yellow with him, which was really cool. The
story about who's the guy who ran the marathon? I think he ran it last year. This is his second marathon?
Fourth marathon. The guy named Mike Kelly, who has Parkinson's and is a great guy and came by. He's in his early 60s, I think, and has Parkinson's, had it for years. But he ran the marathon and he ran by my house, and I was so moved by him coming by that I said, next year when you run, I'll get a pass to come on to the route and run the last couple miles with you. And I mean, that scared me because I had to get into shape to run these 2 miles. and he was running the whole thing. So I got it. It happened. I mean, he came by this year, and it was kind of late, and the pack had thinned out, but he was chugging along. He was walking, but he'd done 24 miles at that point, or 23 miles. And so I got in and started running with him, and it was my moment. I wanted to run. And he wanted to walk, and I said, Mike, no, this isn't.
I see.
It's not going to go down like that.
No, it's not going to happen that way.
I'm going to run, and you can run with me. And so we ran, and it almost killed him.
Yeah. I think we have some photographs of that here. A little later in the day, huh?
Yeah, it was getting around closing time.
Yeah.
But he did great. He's fantastic, and his family is really involved in Team Fox, and they're just great. We ran also with my trainer. I got a trainer, a strength coach, to get in shape for this. And when I started to work with him, his name is Don, and I started to work with him, and he said, well, your Parkinson's, what do I have to be careful about? And I said, it's truly neurological, it's not physiological, I can do anything, you can't hurt me.
Can't hurt me.
And then he proceeded to hurt me.
I see. Well,
he hurt me big time.
I don't want to say that to your trainer. Everything about this story is amazing, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back with Michael J. Fox.
Our hero, Mr. Michael J. Fox. Come on, man. Yeah. Complain dream come true. Thank you, Michael.